Deep inside northern Montana's Glacier National Park, avalanches strike with awesome force. Over 33 mapped avalanche chutes cut right across the Going to the Sun Road. A road built into the face of a mountain that climbs 2,500 feet over the Continental Divide. Snow that begins piling up in September can reach heights of 80 feet and keep parts of the road permanently closed. In an annual rite of spring, Lou Summerfield leads the road operations crew in one of the world's most dangerous jobs: to clear the Going to the Sun Road.
What, did I hear the four-letter word snow?
Oh yeah, it's white.
It's sticky.
It's slush right now, but it feels like the temperature's dropping to me up there.
Snowstorms often halt or undo the work, raising the risks as the park crews plow their way through nearly 50 miles of alpine road.
I love this mountain and this road, but I have an awful lot of respect for it. And I think it's when you let your guard down, you may get into a situation that's uncomfortable.
Equipped with a fleet of extreme machines, crews rise to the harrowing task of carving a road between the rock and a sheer cliff drop-off. A lone bulldozer makes the first cut.
You're making a little goat trail basically on top of the snow. It's just kind of, you know, you look down, it's straight down on one side, and you look up, it's straight up on the other.
It's just a dozer, but what you have to do with it makes it hazardous duty. Supervisors say you shouldn't be here if you're not scared.
There's some places on this road, if you go off, it's unlikely you're going to survive.
The dozer makes way for front end loaders and super snowblowers that can clear 4,000 tons of snow in an hour. Sometimes all operators see is white. They have to go on instinct. As they move higher, the danger escalates. This is avalanche country. A slide can knock man and machine right off the mountain.
And they need all the concentration they can get. They need to focus on their task, and they don't need to be worrying about things like avalanches, and that's where our job comes in.
Avalanche watchers Blaze Reardon and Chris Lundy give the daily go-ahead to plow or not. A snow pit lets them test the snowpack to see if a denser or heavier layer overlaps a weaker one.
The next layer is between 33 and 35.
Okay.
Snow crystals are analyzed for signs of weakness.
Chris, it looks like they're kind of in between.
Anything that can trigger a slide is noted. Working above the avalanche paths, these seasoned pros never forget the lives of the road workers are in their hands.
I watch them as they plow through some of the steeper sections, you know, running that equipment where there's big drop-offs and the road is icy or it's just soft snow they've piled up, and, you know, I can hardly watch it sometimes. The avalanche path I think that concerns Chris and I the most is Triple Arches, which is right behind me in the sun. It's a really large bowl up above the road. It's capable of producing some very large slides, but even small slides in there, because it's so steep, can run down and hit the operators as they're moving snow off the road.
We've sat and talked about what date the road would open if we did no snow removal, because it is a huge effort to get it done. And there's 3 or 4 spots that would never open naturally.
After 2 straight months of 10-hour days, 7 days a week, it's a relief when the job is done. The goal is to open the road for Memorial Day, but the average opening date is not until June 8th. And in these parts, it symbolizes the arrival of summer.
721, Going to the Sun Road is officially open.
Once the road is cleared, Repair work begins on sections that have crumbled under the weight of the winter snowpack. Visitors are warned to travel at their own risk.
We saw a sign. What was that?
Uncontrolled avalanche slopes exist above. Travel at your own risk. That was a nice sign.
Some guy got out and took a picture of it. But yeah, we were worried.
I've seen rocks up here on the road early in the season that were the size of Volkswagens.
I've been keeping an eye on the small rocks on the road, but we haven't been too worried about it. But it's just one more interesting aspect of this area.
Despite falling rock and dropping temperatures, traffic creeps along and comes to a halt for the locals. Although the road is officially open and a place where it can snow in July, it's anyone's guess how long it will stay open. It's all part of the annual maintenance of Glacier National Park.